Labour's betting claim an equaliser in the grubby election saga? Quite possibly not. We're going to read into this analysis piece from Sam Coates from Sky News, you guys. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Reganelite here with an analysis piece from Sam Coates of Sky News with the headline that Labour's betting claims an equaliser in the grubby election saga. Quite possibly not. While officials with Labour's head office have their heads in their hands, it's been a more complex saga for the Conservatives. Guys, while you're here, make sure you hit the like button and share it across social media so others are notified of this video. So guys, before we obviously read the analysis piece by Sam Coates, without a doubt, one of the political editors that definitely has his fingers on the pulses when it comes to everything going on within politics. I will say that this whole betting scandal has been absolutely nothing short of quite pathetic, really, and it's another scandal to literally add on top of the rest of the scandals that we have had with the Conservatives. But it is quite a shot in the foot for the Labour Party, who are supposed to be the next Labour government and supposed to be honesty and integrity and whatnot. And now one of their people, one of their candidates, placed a bet as well. I believe it was up to 5 police officers have been arrested apparently in connection to this betting scandal, and dozens of Conservatives have been. I think it's two Conservatives, I believe, as well. As much as there was one report they were saying was as many as 15 people were involved in this. Like, that's how insane this is. And it's, I mean, how much goddamn logic how much common sense do you not have to realize that maybe I shouldn't be placing a bet here, knowing what the consequences of this is going to be? I mean, the Labour guy, I'm just thinking, like, dude, like, you're just stupid. The Conservatives are like, they don't care. I honestly think they don't care, or they just don't know the rules. But my God, and the police officers, like, and I'm just like, police officers as well, and I'm just like, do you like how indifference do these people, how society, how I've criticised the police on numerous occasions for the way that they are, the way they sometimes the way they've been conducting themselves with the general public. This just spits in the face of us, you know, because they're supposed to be the ones supposed to protect us, uphold the law and all that kind of stuff. And yet I hear more countless stories about how they're misogynistic, sexist, and, you know, racism within the police force as well. The countless stories of how they make mistakes and they're like, we've reformed, we've gotten better. And then you hear this story, you hear the police officers involved in this, hear that there's like several police officers have been involved in this betting claim, and it's just like how can we take you seriously as a police force? Like, really, how are people like, again, I look at this like, when someone needs protection, when someone needs help, you will dial 999 and you phone the police. You don't have that confidence. You just don't have that confidence, do you really? It's just really, really heartbreaking at times. I really do, because people need a good, people really need a good police force there, and we don't have it. And the Labour Party, who are supposed to be coming into power, okay, they're not. They definitely have problems. We're very much, and I'm very critical of some of those problems, as you guys know. But how did an MP make such a screw up like that? Like absolutely ridiculous. I'm glad they've withdrawn the support for him, Labour, which is rightfully so, straight away. But the Conservatives, it took a while for them to withdraw their support. But my God, this whole saga is just pathetic. Someone was making a debate about whether or not this was bigger than Partygate, and I say no, because people died during Partygate while the Conservatives partied. And yes, rightfully so, we should be critical of Labour's candidate. But remember, the Conservatives, it's the reminder of once again of just how corrupt the Conservative Party really is. And I do use that word strongly, corrupt. Looking to make a couple of quid off the expense of of all of the timing and calling of the election. This whole thing is a joke. It's a farce. And hopefully, I say the word hopefully, we will get some stability in the future. So let's read what Sam Coates has had to say on all this. So after days of furore directed at Rishi Sunak for the election betting scandal, now a Labour candidate is under investigation by the Gambling Commission for his own betting activity and is immediately suspended. Is this an equaliser for one of the grubbiest electoral sagas of recent elections? Quite possibly not. There is no doubt the utter dismay in Labour HQ at the revelation that they too have a candidate caught up in the betting scandal. Yeah, they would be, I'm telling you right now, Labour will be effing furious about this. They really will be, because they did not want to be painted and smeared in this, but they are now. Even if it's just one MP, one candidate, it doesn't matter. And this once again reinforces that image to the general public of they're all the same. They're all the same politicians. You just can't trust them all. It leads itself to the easy narrative that there is a plague on all politicians' houses. Everyone is as bad as each other. Yeah. However, the facts are as present. The scale of the challenge for the Tories of a different order of magnitude is now facing Labour. Labour's Kevin Craig was immediately suspended after the party was informed of the Gambling Commission of the probe. We are told that he placed a bet, not the election date, but that he would lose his race in a general election. He is certainly guilty of gross stupidity, as he admitted in a statement on Tuesday evening. Absolute dumbass. Seriously, an absolute dumbass. However, if the scenario is as presented, it's hard to see an allegation being mounted that he had insider intelligence on the race, unless it can be proved that he was deliberately setting out to lose. And under pressure, Gambling Commission will investigate every candidate's name on the spreadsheet from gambling companies of those who placed bets, but it's unclear from available facts where this will go. The Tory betting saga, however, is more complicated, and now it's on its 13th day. It was almost 2 weeks ago that Craig Williams, Rishi Sunak's closest parliamentary aide and former Montgomeryshire PM, admitted he had placed a bet on the election day, a date he might have known before the public at large. He denies he committed any offence and remains under investigation. Laura Sanders, standing up for the Tories in just south in Bristol Northwest, has also been suspended for putting a bet on the date when her partner worked in Conservative headquarters on the election. For most of that time, Mr. Sunak has been insisting that he could not suspend either candidate because of the ongoing probe by the Gambling Commission. Ministers as well as opponents weighed in, and on Tuesday he reversed that decision under that pressure. This means that there are questions about the Prime Minister's own judgment and unwillingness to act on top of questions about the behaviour of those closest to him. Well, we know that. Yeah, he's experienced. Past scandals speak for itself, really. There's already been questions about his judgment and his willingness. We already know that. The story has had a massive cut through with the public, toppling the charts of any news story in the UK, according to YouGov's AI news tracker, the last 4 days. There is dismay from the cabinet downwards. Labour's own problems have undermined their own ability to go on the attack, but it's not clear that voters will see the two issues on the same scale. Yeah, it's entirely possible that some people will see it indifferently there. For those who want to see some of the... So Central Suffolk and North Ipswich, there's the candidates list there. Obviously now that there is no Labour, no Conservative. Oh, there is no Labour candidate there now. Yep. And then obviously Bristol Northwest, no Conservative there. And then Montgomeryshire and Gilmore there, and obviously no Conservative there now. So yeah, this it's. I wonder if it's going to drag all the way up to the day of the election. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it gets brought up in the BBC Live debate as well. This has been recorded before then, just for reference. The BBC Live debate between Keir Starmer and Rishi Sunak. I do think it's going to drag a little bit longer. I would not surprise me if there was one more scandal before the day of the election as well. Like that's just how damning this is. But I cannot tell you. We are so tired of these scandals. We are all just so tired of them. And we just want some honesty, some dignity, and some people who are just not going to BS us and just tell us exactly the situation that we are in, and just lay it out to the general public what's going to happen. Many people just don't feel that. This just feels there's too much BS, too much lies, too much misdemeanor, too much misogyny, sexism, too many scandals, too many people ripping off the taxpayer, too much of all this crap. It's all too much, and people just want, they just want some peace and quiet from their politics. They don't want to hear these scandals. They want quiet, boring politics. You know, we don't need we don't need a Boris Johnson who's throwing up things in the air and all that kind of stuff. No, people want some peace and quiet in their politics, and they want things quietly done. Whether Labour will do that, time will tell. Well, what do you guys think? What do you guys make of the latest betting claims? What do you make of this whole saga? What do you make of police officers being involved in it? A Labour candidate involved? Conservatives? How does this make you feel? Let me know your thoughts and more in the comment section down below. If you found this video interesting, please hit the like button. We greatly appreciate it. Share this across social media so others are notified of this video, and subscribe because it really does help support the channel. And if you want to go one step further, financially support me in the work that I do here, you can do so by becoming a YouTube member for as little as 99p, or join me on Rumble or Patreon for exclusive content on those platforms. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope to catch you all very, very soon.